Transgender. You cannot go home and watch any news program at the national level and not hear issues related to transgender, gender trans anxiety, gender transferences. Basically, there's issues related to try to counseling someone out of a transgender issue. Oklahoma has introduced in both the Senate and the House potentially explosive bill. It is something that is going to be caught on, it's going to be on fire nationwide, I think. Last year, abortion in Oklahoma was nationwide. And then we had Roe. So now we have this. We at Worth monitor the legislation very closely. They convened the legislature just a couple of weeks ago, and they already have 3,000 proposed bills. 3,000. That gives rise to what a famous Washington politician said: if you want to know what's in it, you have to pass it. Some of these laws may kind of get to that level. But here's the title: An Act Relating to Healthcare, Creating the Millstone Act of 2023, Defining Terms, Prohibiting Provision of or Referral for Gender Transition Procedures, Providing Exceptions, Prohibiting a Certain Use of Public Funds, Public Facilities, Public Employees, and State Medicaid Program, Providing for Criminal, Administrative, and Civil Enforcement, Authorizing Certain Civil Actions and Relief, Providing Certain Construction, Providing for Codification, and Declaring an Emergency. Okay, what does that all mean? What that means is, when you look at the bill and the specifics, that means if a doctor, a licensed medical professional, does anything to assist an individual under the age of 21 for any kind of gender therapy, whether it's chemical, whether it's operative, like having actual surgeries of some kind, it would be a felony and the doctor would lose his license. There's also a provision of this bill that if the licensed medical professional in our state sends an individual under the age of 21 to another state, to another physician to get those services, it's a crime. Like I say, the fact it's called the Millstone Act, I'm not sure of the origin of millstone. The only thing I can think of is Matthew 18.6 of the New Testament, which says, "Whoso shall offendeth one of these little ones who believeth in me, it were better a millstone were placed about their neck and they were cast into the depths of the sea." This law, if it's enacted, will have sweeping impact on the legal system in all kinds of ways. So we're going to be watching this particular bill very, very, very closely. You're going to start seeing news about in the newspaper if you haven't already. You're going to start hearing about it on TV if you haven't already. So this is one to watch. I also want to share with you that we do this as a service because we want to make law easy. We want you to be able to understand the law in such a way that we can help you. You don't have to be frightened. We get paid to be stressed, not you. We don't want you to be stressed. We want to take that stress off of you. So if you have any questions at all about anything that's legal, or maybe you're not even sure if it's legal as far as a legal question goes, give us a call. It's worth a call. You're worth a call. 938-3200. That's Worth Law Firm. I'm Mike Ashworth. I am in charge of personal injury law. If you have anything involving a personal injury, you call me.